too hot, too cold, too hot. The environment around you isn't always the right temperature for hatching the egg. And without any other tools, I have found the best way to get the right temperature is to go to a cold place and make it a little hotter. It's easier than trying to cool something off in the early game. Five fires may not be necessary for this egg, but at least it gives me some flexibility if the cold area is too cold. It's a good place to start. They're not very expensive, even in early game, and you'll be able to hatch quite a bit with this homemade incubator. I think the snapping here works really well to give you just the right amount of room for the eggs. And, of course, it looks like a really clean setup. Make sure you don't forget the spark powder or some other fuel for the fire. I like spark powder because it lasts longer than thatch and wood. The SCS terminal, part of the Super Cryo Storage mod, provides the ability to incubate the egg down to about the last 1%. So I just need to do the final hatching like this. You could hatch the entire egg like this, but it makes it a little less time consuming to use the SCS terminal because I don't have to monitor the changes in temperature. On this server, which is a custom server that I set up that has boosted breeding settings, including how fast the eggs hatch, how long it takes for the baby to grow, imprinting speed, as well as how much benefit you get for imprinting. That's one of the things I like about setting up my own server. I can enhance some of the settings that save some time and provide for more robust gameplay. Even with the boosted settings, I still have to do some multitasking because it still does take time. There, that looks nice. Then I check back and hope the imprint is simple. One of my goals for the day was to find a dung beetle so I can start getting some fertilizer and oil, but I always like to be prepared with some kibble on hand in case I spot anything that looks like an interesting addition to my team. Like maybe this little family of triceratops. Yeah, it's hard to pass up a level 140 when you see it, at least for me, if it isn't something I already have. When there are possibly aggressive creatures near the thing you want to tame, sometimes it's a good idea to just make the creature come to you. If you know about how many shots it will take based on the type of weapon you're using, the damage percentage of you and your weapon, it can help you stay out of harm's way during the process. If this took a lot more shots, I'd have to move around a lot more, and this would have been crazy. And that can be fun too. With that out of the way, I can get back to looking for the dung beetle. Yeah, glad I avoided that. You can spend a lot of time searching and searching and searching. I finally found a dung beetle. Out here on Extinction, it's nice that they're just around, but it makes it a bit harder to find one. At least on some maps, you know that if you head to the caves, you're likely to find one. But here, they could kind of be anywhere. Well, with the dung beetle out of the way, and since it took so long to find it, now I can try out that iguanodon that's all grown up. It's got 200% movement speed because of the imprinting boost. That makes it great for running around. But let's just hope it can handle any trouble we find. See you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.